Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, here from Goat Refuge Lake, Escambia Lakes. We're looking at some carrot plants here. Planted in the late autumn. Yeah, we actually planted pretty late. You can see a little of the frost damage. These things were encapsulated in ice from the sprinklers during our big cold front. These carrots have never been thinned out, so they're way too dense in many places here. We're going to be thinning them out. There's all kinds of different exotic organic versions here. There's yellow and white and purple and orange and red and whatever. All right, so these are kind of some of the views before the thinning. I can't tell you exactly when I'm getting to the thinning, but it's coming soon. And here's how we design our rows. We like enough of a alleyway so we can scoot our butts along and get right down in here and be comfortable. We don't want to have to stand up and bend over in some thin row. We like a little wider row here. These are about less than 2 foot here, 1.5 foot, whatever. But these carrots are doing well. We're going to thin them out, and we are working right now on this whole section here. Some of our best topsoil, as evident with the bahia grass growth here. It's been very healthy. We hate to till up bahia. We really hate to destroy any of it, but we need to use this area here with this fertile soil for cash crops to pay for more land, and then we'll plant more bahia. But we've decided to till down here about 3 foot in width for a good row, and then have an alleyway in the bahia. We're not going to get rid of the bahia there. We're going to mow it in the future when we get a mower. Our mower was taken from us at a repair shop. They went out of business and they kept our mower, so we don't have a mower. I went into that a bit again with a video earlier today. All the extra work I'm doing. I've run a tiller over all this thing. I mean, this tiller wasn't made for that. It can't cut that grass, but it can bring some of it up, and just, I don't know, I rake it and I pull it and I stacking it up in a pile over here. It's going to go to composting. We're going to get these rows going parallel here with a fence and down to the lake, and it's pretty much good for some of the best sunlight we've got out at the lakes here, and some of the best soil. So carrot seeds, getting a little bit late to plant them, but our experience is the carrots keep growing till June or something here. I mean, we'll get some carrots in, and then, but at the crack of spring, we're going to be planting our rosella here, our hibiscus sabdurifa, one of our most successful crops out here. So this is going to be a very significant growing area for that. And with a row spacing, we may skip a row to give extra sunlight, and then the row in between grow some other veggies or something. But you know, towards the end of the summer, that hibiscus gets up 7-8 foot. It shades, so you really don't have much growing between the rows. It'll be a question how the bahia holds on to that later in the season. We're planting in other areas in a similar way, sandy areas where there's no bahia established, and we are definitely looking at some other more shade tolerant carpet-like ground cover for between those rows. There's even a more serious issue with erosion control because of the sandy soil of those areas. But erosion control is necessary here, folks. This is a sandy soil. This got a little more organic matter than some of the other soil we got, but it's on the banks of a lake, and enough rain and it can wash some things out. You can even see some of the erosion here from some of the heavy rains, you know. But you know, the carrots got established well, and there's some cover coming up between the rows, and we're going to be working on that. We're going to be finding out what's some of the best covers we can use, even looking at possibly some native grasses that are thriving on other parts of our land, and we'll see how it goes. You can see native grasses right out there, those tall ones. Those are amazing. The ducks really like it out here with all this nice dry bahia hay. All right, I'm gonna get to tilling. This is a multi-pass effort here, folks, and pulling lots of bahia out in rhizomes, and that will go on for a couple of years if we choose to maintain a row free of bahia. Those rhizomes get chopped up and it'll keep growing back. But again, it's all a dynamic process, and we learn as we go along. Right, goats?